Hi, and welcome to another episode of the What's Running You podcast. I'm very excited to be back here with you. Thanks for joining and tuning in. And today we're going to talk about something. I based these on the book, and so today is a episode I really am excited about talking about because it's important. Like the three things you could kind of say the book's about is being an entrepreneur of your life, being the hero of your story, and living from your true self. That's kind of what it's about. So today we're going to talk about that hero piece. And the reason we're going to talk about it is because I woke up like very, just feeling very victim-y. I got, just a roadblock yesterday with something. And, I just woke up and I was like, man, you got to shake this off, dude. Like it's so seductive, the victim kind of mentality and energy. And it soothes you in ways and it's no good. Not that you shouldn't feel those feelings. You of course should feel those feelings and take actions to solve it. But yeah, once you get into the action part, you're kind of on to the hero part. But it also depends on what actions you take. I love some stuff Donald Miller has around this, where he talks about that the hero and the villain have both been the victim of something. So they've both been the victim of something. The hero wants to help people make sure that doesn't happen or do something good with it, and the villain wants to just burn things up and make people pay for that pain. So I think that's the difference. But I think it's interesting because it's both coming out of the same place. It's how you take it. So once you're in action, you're past that. But we obviously want to make sure we're the hero of our story. That's all we're looking at today is how to be that hero. And I think it's just that we talked about the hero journey a lot, so it is taking those steps. But I think a key point is like at the end of that journey, at the end of the hero's journey, is this sense of transformation and then coming back and helping people with it. So you come back changed for the point of helping people. So I think anything we do with our goals, and not some of them you just want something and whatever, and it's kind of thing. But I think the more we can tie into like helping people, doing good, or just service in some way, the more we take on that hero role and really the way we journey through this life. I was talking about how I was watching Lonesome Dove last week I was talking about it, and I was thinking, man, it's really a bummer that young kids really don't watch movies and stuff. I mean, my older son got into movies and we watched like so many of the 80s movies I love, but just there's, this kind of taking over the world with social media, I think we really lose something when we stop seeing stories of heroes and really people doing stuff. Like to me, man, I'm always so moved. I always mention how much I love Gus, but I do, and like watching him like inspires me. Like, oh man, that is such a key to like seeing those actions and stories are so key. And I think we're really losing something by 20-second videos all the time, so that bums me out. And I was working out. If I work out at home, I just like will turn on the TV, and I was watching, I like 80s stuff, if you've read the book and all that stuff, but I was watching an episode of Dallas. Man, I was like, I miss Bobby Ewing. And I love JR. But also, like, all TV shows are JRs. Yeah, they're just JRs. And I was like, I miss Bobby Ewing. I miss that character of like, he struggles, but he's trying to do what's right. And it's nice to watch that journey. That's the harder journey. No, I miss those characters and seeing those. So I'm going to try to write more of that. And I think it's just a beautiful thing to see those type of characters on screen in TV shows and just. So yeah, I want more Bobby Ewings. I want more for me, Gus McCrae, for my wife, Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I want more stories like that, and I want our kids to see these stories. I want them to see heroes. I mean, I think these are so important. So I just want stories to stay alive and show what heroes are. Thankful for the Lord of the Rings. I'm thankful for all these type of movies that have these heroes in them, these Katniss Everdeen's and these type of people. I think it's important for all of us to see that. So I'm really hoping heroes make a comeback somehow. And I'm hoping it starts with us, you know, with each of us out there trying to make our lives more heroic, helping people more, yeah, and just being role models for people, and then guides, helping people move through the journey. So just make it a little claim for more heroes out there. Thanks so much.